It's funny to me because as soon as everybody knew you were coming out. It was like you had clubs booked, right? You had clubs booked. Like it was like you guys kind of just made so many plans that you hit the ground running. And as soon as you got out, you just started working.
I mean, we had a lot of time to think about it,
right?
And we really weren't sure. Well, I'm not gonna say we. I really wasn't sure how I would be received upon my release.
Did you ever listen to the radio and stuff? And I'm sure people you've heard people say, "Yo, but when Remy comes out, she's gonna change the game. Everything's gonna be different. She's gonna shut this person down or whatever." I mean, that's just what people would always say about you. They were just waiting.
That's the way you guys heard it. I was somewhere where everyone's like, "Oh, you're a 4-hit wonder." I was like, 4? Great, I'm doing good. Yes. So, if I would get into an argument with something that's like, "Oh, such and such is killing it right now. You're going to go home and no one's going to care about it." So, I didn't listen to the radio because it's depressing. Like, you hear your friends doing their songs and you're hearing all this, or people playing your songs. And it's really depressing. So, I very, very rarely listen to the radio. And it was just I just seen it from a different side. No one was positive in there. No one was, encouraging to the point to be like, "Oh, you got to work on your music, and when you get home, everything's going to be fine." Like, I had a couple of my friends that was like, they felt like that, but the majority of the people, they just not really well-wishing.
Well, we were waiting for you to come out. And I'm not just saying that because we're friends.
Right.
I mean, just lyrically, we were waiting for you to come out. We were expecting, we didn't, know what to expect, but we wanted it so bad. And then you jumped on Khaled's remix, and we were all like, "Yes, it's happening. It's all coming together like we thought it would." Then you jumped on Hot Boy. Yes, it's happening. And so, and then I know the latest record that you just jumped on was Try Me, Dej Loaf, the remix. And I know that she, is a huge fan of yours. I just met her the other night. She's idolizes you. You are her favorite female rapper.
She's my favorite right now. She is definitely my favorite. We had a great time at the shoot. She sent me literally this whole room we could full with flowers. She sent me so many nice, beautiful roses and calla lilies, and it was just cool because when I went, I took I seen these Detroit jackets. Pele had made these jackets and it said Detroit on it. So I was like, I'm going to get that for her. Because I know she's from Detroit and she was just shocked that I would do it. But it was just natural to me. I wasn't thinking oh yeah, I'm going to get in good with her. It was just something to think. I was I was picking one for me. I was I'm going to just get these for her. So when I got there, she wasn't there yet. And her, I think her stylist were there, so I'm chilling with them. I'm like, "You guys hungry? I'm ordering Chipotle. You want some?" So they're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, she was talking about. She's like, "Oh, and Remy bought food for everybody." I was like, I said, "She's nice." But she's she looks up to you so much, and she was so happy that you were a part of her record.
I mean, it's just a dope record. That's number one, and she's moving very humbly. You know how sometimes people get a record and they see that people are liking it and other people are jumping on it and they get real stuck up and they act a certain type of way. She doesn't even talk. She's so quiet.
I have to
go this to get words out of her, but when she does say things, you know that she's listening.
She's got a strong message.
I really think she's dope, and shout out to Dej. What's up, Dej?